Don't say a word. I've heard before, I'm getting my nerve.
Hey guys, this is Kuroka. Thank you for joining me once again. I want to apologize for not uploading in quite a little bit of time. Been dealing with some issues IRL. This is going to be a different video for today. Today what we're going to be discussing is going to be more of an informative video versus that of just straight battling techniques. This is a video based on how you want to save and maintain your gold. I guess you can see right now I currently have 22 million gold. There may be players who have way more than I do. In fact, I'm sure of it. But this is just the way I do it. If you guys come up with any better strategies than what I'm about to suggest, please let me know in the comments. Just let me know, hey, listen, this is the way I do it. You know, I know you got your way, but this is mine. Alright? Well, first thing I want to address is you want to pay attention to the different things that are going on in the game at a particular time. And you want to stay currently up to date and try to predict what they have going on. For example, like the calendar events. Right now, today, for example, it's Saturday. So it's half off on star fusions if you need to do star fusions. Low fruit, star fruit feeding your Astromonth is completely free. And this is very important because this game rewards you for what you do in the game. So if you have Astromonth, for example, or low level that need to be fed this fruit, I think it's 500 of this fruit that, or any fruit that you get paid for 25,000 gold if you feed them that fruit. If you have a lot of that fruit, you're literally just leveling up your Astromonth for free, and you're getting 25,000 gold to do it. So you're getting paid to play the game. You also have the capture rate up by 15% as well. You gotta pay attention to the hourlies too. It's not just the day. Certain things only pay, certain things only take place within a particular hour, which is fine, but you always want to pay attention to things that are going on, and you can do it from right here via this calendar. In this case, you got gem and trinket upgrades are 20% off, but this is very important, as well as the Apex battles. These are important things for the mere fact that you all know how, for example, with the gem upgrades, we all know how Tina be fucking up the gems. Alright, I'm sorry for those who love Tina. I got love for her too, but I'm still gonna throw shade at her. These gems would cost way too much to be trying to level up and upgrade to 15, and she still be slipping her hand or whatever she says she be doing and messing the gems up. Alright, give me my refunds, that's all I ask. Anywho, right now is the best time to upgrade gems to 15 star if you have a bit of level of gold. Just do this, save your gold up though for this. Don't level up immediately. If you only have, for example, 1,000,000 gold, okay, that's fine, but you're going to be spending more than half of that gold trying to level up to 15 star if you have a 6-star gem. Fortunately for newer players, if you have a 4-star gem or below, excuse me, it's not going to cost you as much as, say, more of a veteran player, or if you're just using 1 to 4 stars in general. But it's still going to cost you a lot of money because you're not in the point in the game where you're making a whole lot of money yet. But if you are, pay attention to the things you are doing in the game, because everything costs you money, such as evolving your Astromonth. That's one particular thing. It takes 4 to same Astromonth plus gold to evolve that Astromonth. And to put 3 of them on that Astromonth at first, you gotta quote unquote, what do they call it? I think it's called just Ascension. Just like, hold on a second. Apologies. Awaken, my bad, it's not Ascension. Want to get the terminology right. Yeah, just to awaken your Astromonth to evolve costs quite a bit of money, let alone actually evolving it. Not to mention capturing and getting the units. That takes a lot of time as well, which makes this a grindy game, but it's a phone game, it's going to be grindy. I like the fact that it's grindy because it always gives you something to do. But again, you always want to pay attention to what's going on in the game. Going back to right now, for example, I already completed the challenge by trying to upgrade void crystals. That's 50,000 gold right in my pocket. The things that are free, again, are your best friend. These advertisements, for example, for refreshing the shop, as much as I get irritated the fact that they crash my game sometimes, they're good for when you need to get different resources just for free, and it don't cost you anything. Sometimes the Super Laboratory is doing twice the many material events and stones, so you want to pay attention to that as well. Again, this is for players that are ambiguous in what they want to do. You have no idea what you're trying to do yet, but you always want to pay attention to the things that are free. You always want to try to minimize spending money that way. That is how you accumulate your money. And stay in the gold dungeon. The gold dungeon is always going to give you money. For example, I'm going to reset this right now. It's going to cost you 50 astral gems. Now, if you ain't got the astral gems to spare, it might not be worth it to you. But spend the game's currency based on what you need. But right here, I already beat it, so I could just sweep it. Boom, look at that. Just got 600,000 gold. So use the game's tools to your advantage to make and save money. Always. The majority of the time you have different events going on, such as like 2x2 gold in particular areas, or ×2 experience. All of that are money saving things. I don't know if anyone does finances in real life we all do finances in real life, but we don't pay attention to too much. If you live in a home, you're running a business, you gotta pay attention to how much money's coming in, how much money's going out. If you pay bills, you already know what's up. So my younger viewers who are paying attention, you're not at this point yet, so you probably don't understand one ear, not the other. But in this game, it's a great value, it's a great value marker in teaching you how to maintain your money, because if you know how to master your money in an MMORPG or any of these games, it's going to mimic real life when you get a little older and you go to try to evaluate your expenses. It's not that much different, although the disparity of the consequences if you mess those up are massively different. But anyway, back to the game. Yes, try to take advantage of different things that are going on in the game. That's one of the best things I could advise to you. Take a part in dungeons, specific dungeons that have take advantage of dungeons that have twice as many awards giving out at that time. You want to do that so that way, A, you don't got to go to those events that often, and 2, you don't have to worry about spending as much gems or gold. And for example, what just passed was I think the Colossus dungeon was doing twice the amount of prizes it was giving out for that. That's the time you want to save your astral gems if you want to use it for that, or save your astral gems when it comes to heroic events coming up. Or right now, what is it? The Primal Festival, the Hero Festival, and the Primal Festival. When those events are going on, which are always going on for something. MSO is always doing some type of event at all times. There were downtimes back when I first started playing this game where there was nothing going on, and like, okay, you just gotta wait till the next one. Here is always something going on. I like the fact that they revamped the game to always maintain something that's always going to try to keep players invested, always want to get better, and you have specific times for when you want to evolve something. They just came out with something earlier today, I believe. Let me see. It actually came out in here. Yeah, for Huey. This literally just came out today. I don't know if this was out before, but it literally just came out today when I just logged in. So MSL is always doing something. I like the fact that they are. But going back to maintaining your money, stay in the gold dungeon as much as you can. Try to limit the amount of money that you spend. Take advantage of the things that are free. And as you do these things, you'll slowly build your wealth over time. And also do quests. Yes, they're going to cost you money, but you're going to get some of that money back, and you're going to get astral gems doing it as well, which also leads to currency. So thank you guys for watching. Again, sorry for not uploading as often. I'm not going to be able to as much, but I'll try to do at least once a week if I can, or at least once every bi-weekly. Thank you for watching again. This is Kuroka, over and out. If you made it this far, signing off.